From the entertainment capital of the world, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood is on the air.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you come in. I assume you're here to get a word about the Commerce Casino on November 3rd, Joey Ryan versus Drake Younger. Now, Drake, I can appreciate your enthusiasm of taking the open door challenge and coming right after the television title. But Drake, have you seen the sign on the marquee? It says Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Hollywood. That's my town, Drake. So if you think you're going to come into my house and disrespect me by taking my championship, Drake, you're in for a long night.
And of course, this is a rematch. The last time we saw these two battle it out, the match ended in a double count out. So once again, hopefully we have a chance to see a winner, and the man who wins this match gets a shot at their respective title.
That's right, Willie Mack wants to go after that television title, a title that he has so many emotional ties to. He talked about winning that title and putting it on his father before he passed away. That title means so much, wants to get himself back in position. Of course, we documented Ryan Taylor wants to get that Heritage Heavyweight title back. Who will get a shot as these two go one-on-one?
Nice little exchange there. You can really see that both of these competitors know this craft.
Both these guys so well matched when you think about it. Great striking, really from the kicks of Taylor. Big European uppercuts by Willie Mack. And when it comes to high impact, Taylor with that perfect circle, Willie Mack with that chocolate thunder bomb. They've got a whole lot in their arsenal, Matt.
Well, it looks like Ryan Taylor is going to enjoy a little bit of a length advantage, a reach advantage, evident right there. This is almost like a Muhammad Ali versus a Mike Tyson. I will find that Taylor will probably try to keep Mack at a distance. Mack will obviously try to shorten the distance and use power.
That's right. You know, it just takes a couple of those big power moves for Willie Mack to put his opponents away. I mean, think about all the big victories Willie Mack has had on this program. He has battled a who's who here at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Yep, former television champion, but Ryan Taylor's had some big victories as well. The grappler makes his way out, taking another look.
I hear this is some of your top-notch talent you got around here. So I come out to take a look. I'm trying to find somebody I can build and make a star. I know there's a lot of top talent here, but I want to find the best. That's why I'm here.
I got to tell you guys, this is interesting. We've seen the grappler out here scouting both of these men before. He's been out here watching these men in action. So perhaps there's something that he liked about what he saw.
I don't know. I think you need to understand the grappler's dossier of the things that he's achieved in our industry. If the grappler is out here, there has to be a reason.
And if the grappler perhaps looking for the man that's going to be a star, this is a great match to start because the winner of this matchup is going to have a title shot guaranteed. So high stakes, high intrigue matchup here. Both guys slowing the pace back down, don't want to make a mistake. They know each other so well inside that ring.
And Ryan Taylor with that hammerlock there on Willie Mack. Off the ropes.
Breaks and just trucks him with that big shoulder block.
That's the power we talked about at Willie Mack. But again, it's not just the power, it's the agility. What this man can do is simply unbelievable.
Do you feel the pace of this match? This pace favors Willie. If I'm Ryan, I try to pick the pace up, man. Try to blow the big man up. Make it hard to breathe.
Yeah, many have tried, though, and Willie Mack, you know, on paper, yeah, absolutely. Willie Mack, though, has amazing conditioning for a guy his size. When the match goes into deep water, he holds on. Look at this, though. Trying to stretch him out is Taylor. The power on display again by Willie. Gets him into that fireman's carry. Pinning combination now by Taylor off the reversal. Uh-oh, hard to kick out of this one.
Again, both these men know each other very well.
Maestro cradle now. Both guys feverishly looking for the win. Crucifix pin now by Taylor, but these guys want to put him away quick.
Nice Taylor holding on, but Willie Mack holding on here, looking for that Samoan drop maybe.
You'll notice how Willie Mack places his opponent in the center of the ring. That's where you want to pin your opponent.
Now look at this, rolls through. Just dumps him yet again. Maybe going to go for the trifecta here. Can he put him away one more time? Oh! Oh, I never want to be hit with that ever.
Unbelievable series of offensive maneuvers from Willie Mack.
Great flurry there by Willie, who scores with a high-impact offense, goes for the pin now, can't put him away.
Now, of course, if the point of impact was on the back, Willie Mack should have hooked the leg. It stretches out those back muscles, makes it even harder to kick out. No way, he's not going to fly, is he?
Ropes.
Too much agility there by Taylor, though. Oh, catches him and he goes all the way down to the floor from the apron. Willie hit hard.
Willie Mack just thrown from a moving car.
And now Taylor perhaps rethinking strategy, figuring out where he's going to take this matchup next.
Well, you called it, Matt. That's the distance he needs. He's so lethal with the kicks, and in that case, he got away from him, got that distance, and scored with a kick that sent Willie to the outside.
But is it a mistake by Ryan Taylor, Matt, not to go out and capitalize on Mack?
No, a win is a win. A count-out victory doesn't pay that much less than a pinfall victory does. Depends on how the finances are here at CWF from Hollywood. Or CW from Hollywood, because the F is implied, right?
Yes, I guess.
Did we get the F out?
With a variation on the spinning toe hold, he's got Willie Mack all locked up now, center of the ring.
And if I were the referee, I'd check the placement of Ryan's right leg, because if it's up too high, Willie's voice will be up high.
Good analysis there, Matt. Oh, check the placement of that boot, too. Right in the lower midsection there of Willie Mack. That sizable midsection there, Matt, that kick might make it hard for Willie Mack to catch a breath.
And now Ryan Taylor fully in control of this matchup, putting the boot, choking Willie Mack. And again, last time these two met, it was a double countout. You got to think both men in this situation want to make sure there is a winner. They want a shot. Taylor wants the Heritage title shot. Mack wants the TV title shot.
Well, let's discuss why it was a double countout. It was because of the interference of Heritage champion Scorpio Sky and television champion Joey Ryan, and now those two are going to face each other. You were part of that contract signing. It is now official. What a huge match that looks to be upcoming.
And I'll tell you, firsthand experience, Scorpio Sky's hand was shaking when he signed the contract. It's a very little thing that you look for, but I think Scorp might be afraid of Joey Ryan.
I would think both men definitely looking on in this one. Uh-oh. Oh, Taylor flips out of it. Oh! Eats the clothesline.
Hold that.
Into the cover now, Willie. Can he put him away after that big clothesline? Willie Mack's so explosive. Like a defensive lineman out of his stance off the ball. Just that quick, sudden movement, just so devastating.
What position did Warren Sapp play? Which position did Warren Sapp play?
It was a defensive tackle.
Willie kind of looks like Warren Sapp.
Mack up top. Taylor, though, catches him. And now Mack's in a very precarious position, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Look at this, though.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what, the strength of Taylor going to be put to the test here. Can he keep that big man up in the fireman's carry? Drops down, Samoan drop.
And this goes all the way back to what started Willie Mack's injury in this match, was the kick to the stomach that sent Willie to the floor. The Samoan drop impacts the same area, right above the navel. That's your belly button.
Whole lot of damage being done to the core of Willie Mack, which he'll need to unload some of those high-impact moves.
And now Taylor and Mack looking to battle it out here up on the top rope. Again, so much at stake. Who will come out victorious in this big-time matchup?
How about that? Willie Mack goes upstairs with the kick and stays on his feet. You talked about using the ring. Use the top rope there for balance, so no wasted time. Can stay right on the full court press here, Matt.
The tension builds.
Hear the reaction from the crowd as he floats over into the corner now, into the cover. Man, did you see the delay on that suplex? I mean, he muscled him up and just dropped timber.
Both men have put so much into this matchup, into this athletic contest. They both want to win. They both want a shot at gold. Willie Mack, the TV title. Ryan Taylor, the Heritage title. Referee up to a 3 count. We don't want to see both men counted out here, guys.
No, that's for sure. We got to see a winner here. Want to see which one of these great rivals is going to move on into title contention. Count up to 7 now, and 8 as both men now trying to fight their way back to their feet. This match taking a hell out of the lot out of both of these men.
Notice the placement of Willie's left hand. He's holding his belly button area. Something to keep an eye on.
Wow, these vicious shots. That's right, Matt. The ribs of Willie Mack definitely have taken a beating. And now exchanging strikes right in the center of the ring. Who will come out on top?
Unbelievable. You can just see the sweat flying. Willie Mack caught him. And no give there as Tyler caught that elbow. Taylor caught the elbow right up against the ropes, and now just going into beast mode here.
Well, after those hard shots designed to disorient, now the submission hold, all the pressure on Willie's knee. Will Willie Mack tap out, or does Willie have one last chance of winning this match?
Can Willie Mack, can he weather the storm here now? Into a variation of the sharpshooter, can he sit back here?
30 seconds.
Painful.
Wait a second, guys. I just heard the ring announcer saying 30 seconds remaining in this contest.
But you can't hold on as long as that when you're in this hold if it's applied properly. Look at how deeply slung this maneuver is.
Time is ticking, though. Can Willie Mack hold on? He might have no choice but to tap. Total agony inside 10 seconds now.
Willie trying to hold on.
4, 3, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest has been a time limit draw.
Unbelievable, a time limit draw. What can you say about the toughness of Willie Mack? He did not tap.
I don't know how you can stay in that submission hold for that long, but Willie Mack had a clock in his head, and now this young man here, Ryan, man, oh man, what must be going through his mind?
Ryan Taylor looks to be absolutely beside himself. Looks like the waterworks are flowing again, TK.
Oh yeah, crying Ryan indeed, but you know, you said we didn't want to see a double count out, Jeff, but in essence, we've pretty much got the status quo here. Nothing has been settled, neither man the decisive victor.
I'm not so sure about that, TK. I don't mean to cut you off, but I think something's really been shown to all of us, that Willie Mack will not go down without a fight. And this Ryan Taylor just became perhaps the most dangerous guy in the Championship from Wrestling Hollywood locker room.
Joey Ryan, you know, this open door challenge of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood will come back to bite you in the rear end, my friend. See, Joey, you and I, we've been across the ring from each other many times. We're no strangers to each other. Some would say that we've been quote-unquote married out here in the Golden State. I know you very well, but you see, you and I have never stepped in the ring with so much on the line. Under the bright lights of Hollywood, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood for the MAV TV Championship. What better way for the psycho shooter Drake Younger to make an impact, to debut in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, than to defeat you, Joey Ryan? I'm taking nothing away from you whatsoever. You are a legend in professional wrestling. But you see, it's my time. It's my time to take the MAV Television Championship in one of the biggest shows in the history of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. November the 3rd, Commerce Casino, Commerce, California. Be there, because the psycho shooter will cash in on that open door challenge. And Joey Ryan, you will realize that pain is temporary, but pride is forever, and so is Drake Younger.
Introducing first, from Buffalo, New York, weighing 186 pounds,
Daniel Joseph, the first graduate of the Championship Wrestling from Hollywood Wrestling School, set for action here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
His opponent, from Charlestown, Massachusetts, weighing 320 pounds, Mikey O'Shea.
Gotta love Mikey O'Shea. Recently saw him come to the aid of a returning scrap iron Adam Pearce when Pearce was in dire straits, getting attacked by the family stone. This man will not be bullied.
Mikey O'Shea was in the right place at the right time for Adam Pearce. Saved him from a hellacious beating.
I'm curious to see what this young Daniel Joseph has. Of course, I understand that he's less than 10 matches under his belt in his career, so quite the test here. But Mikey's a decent guy. Mikey remembers when he was first starting out. That's what I like to see.
Great show of sportsmanship here.
Mikey just said, I'm not holding back, though. That's good.
Look at that, going for the single leg and then transitions, looking for the double leg. Good luck.
Okay. Smart, though. This kid, Danny Joseph, smart to get out of harm's way.
Now, he created distance quickly.
Showing his fundamentals here. Back to the drawing board.
Got to try to take this guy, Mikey, down. There you go. Waist lock, go behind. Now just drop to your butt, Daniel. Just drop down to your butt, and your opponent will come with you. All right.
Well, he dropped after he got thrown.
You're so funny. You ever been inside the ring?
Once.
Do you know what it's like to try to take down your opponent, to try to come up with all kinds of different ways and avenues to dissect your opponent? This Daniel Joseph is having a hard time.
He definitely is. I'm definitely no expert. I'm safer here at ringside.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Joseph now going with the striking game. It looks like he's going to lose that battle, too.
All right, playtime's over, boys.
Well, Mikey O'Shea, there's a reason we call him a wrecking machine.
Wow, look at that power.
Makes him think about it, drives him down with a suplex into the cover now.
Oh, I like this Daniel Joseph kicks out, and you almost see on Mikey's eyes, he almost, he feels bad. He just wants this kid to stay down. But there's pride that comes with calling yourself a professional wrestler.
That's right. And I'll tell you, Daniel Joseph has been impressive. He gets better and better every time out, showing improvement, learning from his previous matches.
He's been putting his time in the ring and in the gym. Good-looking youngster, but not where you want to be with O'Shea in that corner where he can just tee off on you.
Listen, sometimes these beatings are the best thing to happen to you in your young career. It teaches you humility, and it teaches you ring presence as well as tenacity.
Nice counter there by Joseph, and again, one step ahead of him in the quickness department.
There you go. Mikey's way too bottom heavy for this move to work, the crucifix. But Daniel Joseph is trying. Wow. Look at the power.
Into the fireman's carry. Look at him just manhandle.
Gunslinger!
Say goodnight.
Your winner of the match, Mikey O'Shea.
Boys, that was a good old-fashioned wrestling match. And your winner is Mikey O'Shea.
Mikey O'Shea literally took Daniel Joseph around the world there, right into the gunslinger. Big victory for the Wrecking Machine.
Decisive victory there by O'Shea, and Grant, our broadcast colleague, standing by for a word.
Mikey O'Shea, a devastating win there here tonight on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
As always. But enough about that. What I'm thinking about right now is Family Stone. I am sick and tired of them coming in here thinking they can do whatever the hell they want. Most importantly, I'm sick and tired of you, Othello. You think you're big and bad just because you got a victory on Eric Watts? Why don't you get a victory over me? Because Othello,
Scrap iron?
Are we on a first name basis, Toaster Boy? Did I give you permission to call me Scrap Iron?
I'm sorry, sir. Sorry.
You now have permission to call me Scrap Iron.
Well, welcome, Scrap Iron.
Mikey, I heard you say something appropriate. You talked directly about Othello. What if I told you right now in front of everybody here that I could give you an opportunity, the one that you want, to get those big old hands around Othello's big old throat? What if I told you right here, right now, that I could give you the opportunity in front of these people right here, right now, to exact a little bit of revenge on the Family Stone? What if I told you, Mikey O'Shea, right here, right now, in front of everybody here, that next week on this television program, it's Mikey O'Shea, it's Adam Pearce, and we're gonna beat the living hell out of James Morgan and Othello on this program for these people.
Whoa, 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 hold the phone. What if I told you right now, Scrap Daddy, to shut your damn mouth? We don't do anything for these idiots, and we don't do anything for you two goons. As far as I'm concerned, the Family Stone has already beaten the hell out of you, Scrap Daddy. You should just go back to that drunken hole you came from. And Mikey O'Shea, why are you even trying to get in our business? You are sick and tired because of one thing, because you're out of shape and damn near diabetic. Now, if you two will excuse us, the Family Stone has no more further business with you two or these idiots out here.
Hang on. I do have one more thing to say. But fellas, why don't you go to the back and get some beer? I'll be right with you. I have something to say to these two ghouls. You see, Adam Pearce, Mikey O'Shea, this last week I went to church. I went to church and the pastor said, I want you to write something down on this piece of card and I want you to stick it in the wall so it's going to stay in the church forever. And the names that I want you to put on this card are the ones that you want to pray for. Well, guess what? I put you, Mikey O'Shea, and I put you, Adam Pearce, on that card because, as you saw last week, everyone needed to pray for you because the Family Stone beat you to to a bloody pulp, and that's coming up next. And Mikey O'Shea, you beat up a double-double just like anybody else. But I swear to God and above, that the two of you against myself and Othello...
Why don't you shut the hell up? We could stand out here all night long and listen to you blah, 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 blah. And while somebody may appreciate the garbage coming out of your mouth, the only way I'm going to appreciate it is if you come down here and say it to my face.
We've already beaten you. There's no way that I need to come down and talk to you fools.
Well, Mikey, if he won't come down here, I guess that I have to go up there.
Well, wait a second. Adam Pearce and
Mikey O'Shea's going up the other way. It's almost as if they have James Morgan trapped up in the gallows.
Yeah, James Morgan might find himself in one heck of a pickle here.
It looks like they have outsmarted James Morgan. I don't think this is what Morgan had in mind, guys.
Wow. James Morgan just threw water in Mikey's eyes, and now it's a foot race down these slippery stairs. James Morgan is a quick one.
James Morgan is hightailing it.
Morgan able to evade both Adam Pearce and Mikey O'Shea, made his way back to ringside.
The difference between you, James Morgan, and a man like me is the fact that I am a man. And what's more than that, I'm a man amongst my people. And next week, Mikey O'Shea and me are going to simply put, whip your ass. Hit my music.
All right, there you have it. What a matchup that's going to be. Scrap Iron Adam Pearce and Mikey O'Shea against Othello and James Morgan. What about it, guys?
I'll tell you what a matchup it does look to be. Will it settle the issues? I don't think we need to say anymore. Adam Pearce said it back.
Introducing first, from Erotic City,
weighing 159 pounds, one half of the Hollywood Heritage Tag Team Champions, Brady Peter Avalon.
All right, one half of the tag team champions, Peter Avalon, set for action. High stakes matchup about to take place.
And his opponent from North Kiltown, Scotland, weighing 205 pounds, Johnny Goodtime.
And of course, another big stipulation in this matchup, guys, is that Johnny Yuma and Ray Roses have been barred from ringside.
Way up! Look
Whoa!
out! Avalon not going to waste any time. What a dive to the outside to kick this matchup off. You're right, though, Jeff. Yep, the other two members of these teams banned as these two now take it to the interview set here.
And of course, a shot of the tag team titles hangs in the balance. If Good Time wins, the Rock Ness Monsters get a shot at PP Ray. If he loses, they never get a shot at PP Ray while PP Ray are champions.
Everything to gain, everything to lose in this matchup. If you're Johnny Goodtime, can't see so clearly right now. What a rivalry between these two teams. Will we see them go at it for the tag team titles? That depends on the outcome of this matchup.
You know, it says a lot about the team of PP Ray that they allow one of their members to go out and fight on his own with a possible tag team shot on the line. It really says a lot about how Ray feels about Peter and vice versa.
Yeah, a lot of mutual trust. Avalon and Roses, teammates for a long time now here on this program, and now have earned the right to call themselves champions. A lot of mutual trust in that championship union as Goodtime finds himself on the outside yet again.
And of course, the reason both men barred from ringside is because of all the shenanigans that took place after the last match.
Yeah, that fanny pack came into play last time. Nice shot there by Avalon, standing moonsault, but he gets caught like a baby there by Goodtime, who drops him right into the apron.
Here comes Goodtime. Oh!
Very innovative.
I'll tell you what, love him or hate him, Johnny Goodtime is incredibly innovative.
Well, also, Johnny has to keep an eye on the referee because a count-out will definitely put a little bit of a wrench in the plans of, what is this team, Rock
Ness Monsters.
Rock Ness Monsters, Rockpocalypse, Rock and Roll High School.
It's a playoff of the Loch Ness Monsters.
Yeah, no, I got that. That's good. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
And almost right on cue there, Matt. After you mentioned that, Goodtime rolled in to break the count.
Who, me with good timing?
No. Was referring to Johnny Goodtime as well as the good timing of your analysis. So Goodtime had 10 more seconds to work with out there as he continues to take it to Avalon on the outside.
And of course, as you noted, TK, when these when their partners met in the last matchup, the Rock Ness Monsters won 2 of the falls in that 4-way elimination matchup that caused PP Ray to be champions.
So the consensus amongst most of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood fans is that Team Rock Ness Monsters may be a viable threat to PP Ray's tag titles.
Definitely. I mean, they are former Heritage Tag Team Champions, although every time the Rock Ness Monsters have fought PP Ray have had their number.
You said PP.
Now you look back to that cage match as well as the Elimination Tag Team title match. And in recent memory, as we hear what the fans think of Johnny Goodtime, Ray Roses was victorious over Johnny Yuma, but a nice drop kick there by Avalon.
And there was one encounter before that, before the Rock Ness Monsters got on the same page. Vying for position here.
Yep. Goodtime must have had his magnetic boots on there, able to counter. Oh my goodness, using the ring as a weapon here.
Again, that's the innovation I talked about from Johnny Goodtime.
And Avalon, you can hear him just gasping for air here, guys, as that middle rope just kicked right across his throat.
What do you think of some of the innovative action you're seeing from this man, Matt?
I like it. I like what a Good Time is doing. He's kind of just throwing caution to the wind, throwing it in the face of the fans, and beating up his opponent. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh. Now attacking with that double chop there, and if you're Johnny Goodtime, Matt, do you have to throw caution to the wind, because it's win or go home here. This is a huge opportunity looming.
Well, I think a little bit of a Good Time's attitude and ego may get in the way, and that could prove to be the difference here.
Good Time misses the clothesline, but Peter comes up empty with the crossbody.
Both these guys, great agility. Good Time, one step ahead of them there, able to avoid that crossbody, and now Good Time so well-rounded, so much power as well, but look out, pinning combination by Avalon! Only a count of 2, tried to get a quick victory there. Both these guys trying to bring the heavy artillery at times. They've been shooting blanks though, the other man countering.
Oh, leg lariat connects by Avalon, hooks the leg, covers, only a 2 count. And I think you noted on it, Matt, Good Time, before that series of maneuvers, definitely seemed a little bit overconfident.
Yeah, and right now Avalon needs to take advantage, realize where he is, shake off the cobwebs, and get rid of his opponent now, because if you do that, you eliminate a further challenge down the line to your livelihood, which is the tag team titles.
Yeah, eliminate the challenge, not only that, but really your nemesis in the Rock Nest Monsters. Really open the door, you would think, for more successful title defenses, potentially for PP Ray. Oh, big swing there, clubbing blow. Look at the power by Good Time to just elevate his opponent to the top turnbuckle. Unbelievable.
Oh, what a kick by Good Time.
Both these guys so well versed at using their environment as a weapon, as a launching pad. They use every inch of that ring. Good Time able to roll through and avoid the impact. Avalon looking to counter, maybe thought it was gonna be a fisherman suplex perhaps. Oh, look out.
The power of Johnny Good Time again on display. Oh!
Bad landing there for Avalon. I'll tell you, Good Time just explosively.
Oh!
That time he got it. Swings through out of the fisherman, cradles him. Oh man, he had him pinned tight there.
Guys, these guys know each other so well. They are literally one step ahead of each other, countering move after move after move. I think Good Time was looking for a Falcon's arrow there, trademark maneuver of his, before Avalon hit the spinning fisherman suplex.
Look out, thinking martinis, as Good Time shooting a double leg on the official. Give me a break.
What? Who's that?
What in the world?
What? Sex Factor on Peter Avalon.
Who is that?
That's the finishing maneuver of Johnny Uma, but that doesn't look like Johnny Uma.
No, sure doesn't. Unless he's been hitting the buffet, but what the heck was that? I mean, coincidence? I
Don't
think
you have
not.
security here? Can anyone just come through the back door?
Well, it sure seems that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to make of that. Some masked man came out and attacked Avalon behind the referee's back.
I'll tell you what, Good Time.
Yeah,
not
why
too proud
not?
to take
No,
advantage.
take
with a
it.
title shot on the line. Brainbuster into the cover now. Not this way. Ah,
I dig it. I dig it.
The match, Johnny Good Time.
You know, Johnny and Bar and Ray Rosas and Johnny Uma for a reason to make sure there was no outside interference in this matchup. Yet somehow, some way, well, somebody stuck their nose in this one, and Johnny Good Time now has a title shot.
How do you know? We're right across the street from the beach. We're here. Maybe there's an enemy from Avalon's past, and here comes a friend from his present. But you never know who could be underneath that mask. Could be a friend of mine.
Well, now, no matter however you slice it, these two teams on a collision course, they will meet once again. And the tag team title reign of PP Ray just might be in jeopardy.
All right, wrestling fans, it is main event time here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. champion versus champion, and first out, our TV champion, Joey Ryan.
Main event time doesn't get any bigger than this. Competitive jealousy, two champions, two great veterans. Who is the biggest star on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood?
There are writers in attendance, photographers in attendance, internet journalists, wrestling magazines all around the world. This goes beyond California. This goes beyond the United States and Japan and Europe. This is the match.
And here he comes, the Heritage Champion, of course, accompanied by his entourage, the strength and conditioning coach, Big Duke, and of course, Christian Cole.
Yeah, the Heritage Heavyweight Champion. He's always got his camp right behind him, his entourage, been training heavily for this matchup. But I gotta tell you, Matt, ever since Joey Ryan erupted back on the scene as the television champ, I think that Scorpio Sky felt that spotlight trying to start to lean away from him, and he didn't like it.
All right, well, maybe Scorp's ego is getting the better of him, but here's the thing. Scorpio Sky doesn't need the guys that he comes to the ring with. Scorpio Sky is extremely capable on his own. Gives you insight into what kind of guy Scorpio Sky is.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is a special attraction champion versus champion matchup. Introducing first, he is your current reigning Hollywood television champion from Hollywood, California, weighing 215 pounds, Joey Ryan. His opponent being accompanied to ringside by Big Duke and his manager, Christian Cole, the Experience. He is your current Hollywood Heritage Champion from Big Bear, California, weighing 195.5 pounds, Scorpio Sky.
Stage is set for this huge main event. Two champions collide. Two incredible competitors who have danced under the bright lights in the main event many times on this program. Joey Ryan in the first ever Championship Wrestling from Hollywood main event years ago, facing the very talented TJ Perkins. Scorpio Sky has defended that television title many times and now has the Heritage Championship. Matt Stryker, you know these two men. Your keys to victory in this huge main event.
Scorpio Sky is going to use his speed and agility. Joey Ryan is going to have to counter with that unmatched wit and creativity. The crowd will play a factor as well, but if Scorp can tune that all out, my money's on Scorpio Sky.
And of course, this matchup all about bragging rights. Joey Ryan was willing to put the TV title on the line. Scorpio Sky's agent, Christian Cole, not.
Both champs trade to start things off. Sky gets the best of him early and gets run over by the power there of the television champion, Joey Ryan, who stays on him. Oh, sends him hard into that top turnbuckle.
Joey also seems to have anger on his side, whereas Scorpio Sky is probably more concerned with being embarrassed than anything else.
And you talked about in the past the body language during that contract signing, saying Scorpio Sky a little shaky, maybe a little worried. Is he the best? He has his chance to prove it tonight. Nice short drop kick there by the Heritage champ.
Yeah, and now the factors come into play. I mean, clearly, hang on. Clearly Duke tripped up Joey Ryan, and that's something that Joey's going to have to contend with unless Joey can find himself two friends to even the odds.
And of course, we know Ryan Taylor and Willie Mack looking on this contest. Both of those men very interested in the outcome of this matchup.
Yeah, of course, when they faced each other last time, went to a time limit draw, so we still don't know who the next contender is in line for one of these two great championships. Nice
there you go.
Well,
that's how you fix things, Joe. I like it.
Big Duke might be a non-factor now. The straight coach might be restricted to only protein shakes for his diet. Soft foods.
We shouldn't see Duke again, bro. That was awesome.
What a shot that just echoed off the walls of the Ocean View Pavilion. Joey's got his arm trapped here now. Yeah. Maybe a hammerlock slam, yes.
We talked about Joey's mind. Looks like Joey has isolated the left arm of Scorpio Sky and seems to be focusing the attack there.
And Christian Cole jawing with the referee. He's always complaining about something.
I'm more concerned about the wrestling, pal. Position of Joey Ryan's knee is very important. It's in the tricep. It's not against the elbow. There are nerves there. Right now, Scorpio Sky's fingers are tingling, and he's losing all the feeling in his arm.
Of course, so much of Scorpio Sky's game plan surrounds that ace of spades finishing maneuver, which he needs that upper body to execute, and Joey Ryan continues to pinpoint, going right after that AC joint perhaps as well of the shoulder.
You know, before Joey Ryan, he recently returned and has been using that walk-off, the super kick, but before that, he was finishing opponents off with that vicious armbar maneuver.
You guys get caught up on signature maneuvers and finishing maneuvers as Christian Cole gets quite a reaction. But a good wrestler can have 5, 6, 7, 8 different ways to put an opponent away, not just one signature maneuver. Just because you're conditioned to seeing the signature maneuver mean the end, don't think the end can't come at any time.
And these guys so well matched when it comes to striking. You talked about the walk-off. Well, how about the big fat kill by Scorpio Sky? But these two are so good, they can beat you with fundamental wrestling as well. It might come down to a simple roll-up.
Yep, and that's what we're getting right now. Joey Ryan capturing the left arm, maintaining position, maintaining the hammerlock. As long as Joey keeps his head above his opponents, Joey will be in control. It's a good thing to watch as the match goes on.
Sky elbowing out, gets him out of that arm bar.
You notice
doesn't create enough distance.
You notice the pace of this matchup as Joey with that arm breaker into the cover now, trying to put him away.
And even the cover, Joey pressed his hips against Scorp's injured left shoulder, makes it harder for Scorp to kick out.
Isolating that arm yet again, Joey Ryan. Oh my goodness.
See now right here, if Scorp just looks up, he sees Joey Ryan's feet are right there, easy for a takedown. Scorp has to be in a lot of pain to be missing that obvious sign. There you go.
Oh, there's an
that works too.
Move. Yeah, rake of the eyes by Scorpio Sky, now creating some distance between him and his opponent.
Now I put 2 and 2 together. I saw Scorp biting his nails earlier. I thought he was nervous. No, he was just making his nails rigid because he knew he'd use them later on.
Watch out, Joey. Turn around.
Oh! Able to clear the cobwebs. Now some cobwebs to Joey Ryan after that big boot. Not this way. Oh, man. Near fall there for Scorpio Sky.
So Duke gets his jaw knocked off its hinges, gets a little payback, and Joey Ryan still doesn't quit.
But I love how well-rounded these two great champions are, as Sky now using that second rope as a weapon. We've seen both guys look for the submission. We've seen both guys go high impact. These two can do it all. Full head of steam now by Sky. Look at that crossbody right onto that second rope. Floats over nicely into the cover now, does Sky, only a count of 2.
And it seems to me that Sky's focal point here in this match is the head and neck area of Joey Ryan.
I know we talked about signature moves earlier and how these men have so many weapons, but Sky does love to use that big fat kill. It's a vicious kick to the head, as well as the ace of spades.
Referee should check if this is a choke.
I wouldn't put it past Scorpio Sky to be breaking the rules here.
Well, you can notice the placement of Joey's right hand. He's doing everything he can to prevent that.
Well, Sky was trying to take his back. Joey in a position now to try and battle his way out of this. Able to alleviate some of that pressure here with the elbows and the body positioning, but Joey's got to do something to turn the tables here. Eats another knee to the midsection. Look out. Nice. Oh! Right back after that arm.
Lung blower is an awesome move.
Joey Ryan clearly had a strategy going into this matchup, and he is executing it. Referee up to a 5 count. Just that one move able to even the odds for Joey Ryan and give him some time to come back.
Sure was, but a lot of collateral damage been done by both great champions in this matchup. Look at this now, Joey Ryan gonna transition to the power game here. Clothesline, back elbow, what can he do next to follow it up? Oh yeah, one of the best drop kicks in the sport.
Oh, Ryan misses that one. Oh! Spine buster.
And he's got that distance he needs now for that walk-off. If he hits this, it could be over in a hurry. Look out!
Sky ducks it, looking for the ace of spades. Ryan out. Roll up, no.
Both men looking to pull
And whether by instinct or perhaps circumstance, Scorpio Sky may have just saved himself in this match by ending up on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, how fortunate is that for the Heritage Heavyweight champ? Could not dodge that walk-off, but might have dodged the bullet here.
Joey can't go out and get Sky because Duke and Cole are right there.
No, Sky's definitely in dangerous waters, but here comes Joey. Big Duke causing Joey to put on the brakes.
Uh-oh, trying to steal one here. The quick roll-up feet on the ropes. Joey Ryan will not be denied, but another counter there by Sky. Springboard attempt. Uh-oh.
There it is, the Fujiwara armbar. All the pressure on the elbow and the shoulder. Could Joey Ryan garner a submission here?
And you got to think this is what Joey has wanted from the opening bell as he's been working feverishly on that arm.
Joey opting for using the lever underneath the arm, puts more pressure on the shoulder. Scorp wise. Ooh, to roll out.
Sky with that big knee strike. There's another. Could that be the knockout blow? Sky covers.
That was right to the temple. He's going to get him. No. Man, what a knee that was, and how in the world,
guys,
Joey Ryan able to kick out? He's got to be rocked here,
I'm looking right in Joey Ryan's eyes right now, and he is not all there. This is instinct alone, and the longer Joey has time to recuperate, the better it is. Scorp, you got to get moving now.
Joey Ryan still rocked, trying to get back to his feet, and when he does, you got to think he's going to be on rubbery legs, but can Sky, is he capable of capitalizing here?
Remember what I talked about, who holds their head higher and always gives you a definitive answer as to who's in control.
Oh, big wheelbarrow suplex by Joey Ryan.
Pulling another big play out of his offensive playbook there. Both guys have been running and gunning with the offense since the beginning. What a match, champion versus champ. This one not disappointing.
And again, both men down, trying to get to their feet, opposite corners of the ring. Bragging rights at stake.
Oh! Snaps off the power slam.
2.
Ryan back to the arm, back to the arm.
And
pulling,
after that
wrenching.
Fujiwara armbar, down the straight armbar. He's got him right in the center of the ring. And this might be the opportunity he needs to put him away.
Todd, notice the position of Scorp's body right now that's trying to alleviate the pressure. What does Scorp have to do here?
He's got to get to the ropes, and he did it. Yeah, he answered your question there. Man, what a close call there for Joey Ryan. Thought he had him with that arm bar, but could not put him away. Both these guys ring generals, and Scorpio Sky knew where he was, able to get to the safety of the ropes, and he lives on in this matchup, at least for the moment.
Joey Ryan setting Scorpio Sky up. Well, he's asking the question, who wants a mustache ride? Will it be Scorpio Sky?
Please don't ever say that again. Thank you.
Look out here. Look at the athleticism. Nice. Champ Hurricane Rana off the top as he just leapt to the top.
Oh!
Reverse Rana into the cover. Forget it. That's going to do it.
Are you kidding me?
How did Joey Ryan kick out of that maneuver?
Guys, I've been to WrestleMania. I've been to Japan. I've been all around the world. This is awesome.
Amen, Matt Striker. Wow. The Hurricane Rana from the top. The reverse Hurricane Rana just spiked him on his head, and Joey Ryan finds a way to kick out. Inconceivable.
Well, Sky's signaling for it, looking to put Joey Ryan away once and for all. Remove the elbow pad, setting up ace of spades. No, Ryan counters, sweeps the leg. What's Sky got in mind? Oh, spear!
Sudden, decisive, no wasted motion into the powerbomb, stacks him up. Gonna do it this time, no.
Nice!
Got the Kimura now, I mean.
There's a modification to the Kimura with the body. So wait, what's this?
How many arm locks does Joey Ryan know? And now Ryan Taylor out here. And
remember, Ryan Taylor is protecting his title that Scorpio Sky wears. Willie Mack protecting the title that Joey Ryan wears.
And here comes Joey.
Everyone has a vested interest.
Oh, Joey attacking Willie. Willie was actually trying to help Joey out.
Oh! No!
What a shot by Taylor. That's the last thing Joey Ryan needed. And look at here, like a buzzard circling to pick up the pieces. Ace of spades. Card up his sleeve. And the Heritage Champ gets the win.
Your
in
winner of the
controversial
match,
fashion.
Scorpio Sky.
Ryan Taylor with that buzzsaw kick, knocking Joey Ryan into next week. Rolling his lifeless body in the ring, Sky picks up the victory.
Well, what do you at home think? Was Joey Ryan justified in trying to even the odds so he could confiscate and concentrate, should I say, on Scorpio Sky and try to confiscate some of the outside interference?
Well, quite frankly, Joey Ryan had to deal with Christian Cole, with Big Duke on a number of occasions. Then he got more men out here. I think he just wanted to clear the path to get the victory, and he paid for it here tonight in our main event.
And you can't think that Willie Mack's very happy about this either. He was trying to help Joey Ryan, and Joey attacked him by accident.
Either way, they'll be talking about this one for a long time to come.
An incredible main event here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Bragging rights goes to Scorpio Sky and the Experience. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week.